Let me tell you something that might surprise you. The most common thing I hear from agents researching EXP Realty, none of this sounds amazing. It's, I can't find anyone who'll give me a straight answer. And that's honestly what I had. And they're right. Most EXP content is either, full of cow dung, or it's or a hatchet job, or someone who joined without a plan and blame the brokerage. Neither one is useful. None of those are. So today I'm going to I'm going to answer the 5 questions agents actually ask me, the uncomfortable ones, the ones people whisper at conferences, including one question number 4, the almost stopped me from joining. And I'm glad it didn't. And I'll explain why. So I'm Alex Volare. If you don't know me, I've been at EXP for, we're going on 3 years. I'm part of the Wolfpack community, one of the fastest growing groups inside EXP, and I have zero interest in recruiting agents who aren't the right fit. I don't really like to recruit or like the word recruit. I call it attract. So if this isn't for you, I'll tell you that too. But if you are considering a move to any other brokerage and want someone that will more or less walk you through it, hold your hand, click the link in the description, book a private Zoom call with me. No pressure. I'll just tell you like it is, tell you the truth. And if it fits for you, great. If not, that's good too. But at least you have my knowledge passed on to you so you can make a most informed decision possible. So let's go. Question 1, is EXP a pyramid scheme? That's what most people say, or rather ask. Oh, this one's good. You bring agents in, right? They bring agents in. Money flows up. I understand why that pyramid scheme alarm goes off, but here's the actual difference, and it matters. In a pyramid scheme, you make money from recruiting, full stop, right? At EXP, revenue share comes from commissions agents close on real transactions. Nobody gets paid for recruiting alone. Every agent would basically fail out. Like if an agent you bring in closes 0 deals, you make 0 from them. So the income is tied to production, not headcount. That's not a pyramid. That's a profit sharing model, which, by the way, is how most Fortune 500 companies compensate their executives. They just don't call it that. So is this for everyone? No. If you have no interest in ever building a team or helping other agents grow, it's fine. You can join EXP purely as an individual agent and still make sense economically, and I can show you how you'll make more money here by doing the exact same thing you're currently doing. But if you want the upside, it's real and it compounds over time. So question number 2, the commission split, because every brokerage has a way to make their split around, better than it is. They all huff and puff and make it sound really good, like, oh, our split's lower, but really the caps are the same. So really you got to make the same amount of money to cap, and no one understands the math. Besides the point, not going to say any other cloud brokerage names, but that's what they do. So here's EXP structures and how, I'll be transparent about all of it. You start at 80-20 split. You keep 80%, EXP keeps 20. There's an annual cap, and once you hit that, you keep 100% for the rest of the year, for that calendar year. There's also a transaction fee on deals after capping, but it's capped as well. Now, let me put this all into context. At a traditional brokerage, many agents are paying 30 to 50% to the house, the brokerage, plus they got desk fee, plus marketing fees, plus tech fees, plus a percentage of their GCI just to keep the lights on in their office. So they use, twice a week, maybe. You don't really need an office, but we have an office here for our EXP agents that think they need an office. At EXP, there's no desk fees. There's no overhead. There's, the tech's included, the platform, the CRM, the training, the global community. It's all included. The brokerage support, it's all included. And all of our people that help you are paid employees by EXP. So is the split the best in the industry? Debatable, right? But when you factor in what you're not paying for and what you're gaining access to, the math always pretty much 95-ish, 98% of the time wins. So I'd encourage you to run your own numbers with your own GCI. I'll help you do that if you want to jump on a call with me. There's a link down below. But for question number 3, and this one is legitimate, EXP is a virtual brokerage. Will I actually have support? Honest answer, it depends entirely on who you join with, right? Who sponsors you into EXP. So here's the thing about EXP that nobody tells you up front. EXP itself is the platform to run your business, the infrastructure, the cap, the revenue share, the stock, but your day-to-day experience, that's determined by your community, your sponsor, your team, or your group, right? So that's why the Wolf Pack exists. We're a community of agents that are worldwide. And we all stick up for each other. We all hop on weekly calls, accountability calls. We have group calls, real mentorship, real structured systems and processes to grow any business, no matter what level you're in, if you're a crazy top producer or just starting. But it's not theory. It's not recorded webinars from 2019. It's live, current working things with real live working agents. So could you join EXP and fill alone? Yes, of course. If you join without a community or you don't plug in yourself, no one's going to do this for you, just like real estate. Nothing's going to happen for you if you don't take action. So could you join EXP and feel more supported than you've ever been? Always, yes. I know because I've been there. I've been on both sides. The difference is who's in your corner from day one, right? So I want to be in your corner. If you'd like me to be in your corner, again, links down below. Question 4, this is the one that almost stop me and stops most agents. There are so many agents at EXP now. Won't I be, competing with all of them? When I first heard this, it gave me a pause. Like, I won't lie. There's over 85,000. I think we're closer to 90 now. Agents at EXP worldwide. And that's a real number. Like, that's a lot of agents, right? But then I thought about this. There are over 1.5 million licensed real estate agents in the United States. We're already competing with all of them. At least at EXP, 85,000 of them are potential collaborators, referral partners, and people rooting for me to win, right? And I can tell you this, that an agent that I brought into EXP and sponsored, she has closed more deals than she has ever closed strictly from agent referrals within EXP alone. So chew on that. Think about it for a second. It could help you out if you're in the right market. So the saturation argument assumes that your competition is other EXP agents. It's not. Your competition is every agent in your market, and being an EXP with better tools, better training, and a collaborative network actually gives you an edge against the majority who are still grinding alone. That's the reframe that unlocked it for me. And once I saw it that way, I never looked back. So question 5, the one I actually love being asked is, what's the catch? What do you wish someone had told you before you joined? All right, so here's my honest answer to that. Number 1, EXP will not build your business for you. No brokerage will. But at a traditional brokerage, you can, just coast on their brand. At EXP, your brand is you. Your systems are you. Your community is who you choose. That's a feature. If you're going to be driven for one, that's the one that's going to push you forward in your business. It's a problem if you're waiting to be managed, right? You got to be a self-starter. So number 2 is the revenue share that takes patience. People don't understand this. It's not a get rich quick scheme mechanism. It compounds slowly, then quickly. The agents who chase it from day one and burn out recruiting instead of closing deals, well, they struggle. The agents who build a business first, right, and let the network grow naturally, they win, because agents like to see other agents win. And when they're winning, they want to know what they're doing. And so then they partner up with them and so on and so forth. Number 3, you need to choose your sponsor carefully. Your sponsor doesn't get paid more if they support you. So find someone who supports you because they actually want to do it. That's the big part of why I am where I am and what we're building here at the Wolfpack and why it matters. We show up because we care, not because there's a financial incentive attached to it. So there you have it. There's 5 questions, straight answers, no pitch. Is EXP right for you? Maybe, maybe not. But now you have enough to make an informed decision instead of just trusting whoever go to first, right? If you want to dig much deeper on this, if you want to see the actual numbers, meet the community, and figure out if this makes sense for your specific situation, click the link in the description, book a private Zoom call with me. I'll walk you through what our record-breaking group is doing completely different than anybody else and how we can help you hit your goals wherever they are. It doesn't matter if they're here or there or outside of this screen. Because my next video, I'm getting personal. I'm going to tell you about the moment I had $5,000 left in my business account and what I did, turned it around, and it's not what you'd expect. So subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you there. Don't miss it.